welcome to another episode of the most legendary rugby show on the interwebs. That rugby show, Maseru. We are back again. Post World Cup, the Springboks have gone back to back 4-time world champion. Mniembe is the loser.
The biggest, literally.
The biggest loser. How are you, bro? You didn't even get to watch the final.
I'm fine. I'm fine. Yes. You guys were lucky. By the time the final results have been coming, the mouthful will have had from me.
You would have had a lot. I was glad just for that.
No, we were grateful.
To my right is the big front ranker, Chumombe. You are back. How are you doing, bro?
No, good. Excellent. You know,
enjoy
everything is a victory.
Enjoy the final.
Exactly.
We've got beers because we are celebrating, and obviously Dunk is commiserating. So cheers, boys.
No, I'm celebrating life.
Yes,
I don't know what you guys are celebrating, but
yeah. And
just sticks. The viewer. Sorry, left hand.
Yeah.
Big mistake.
Hey, these are nice, eh? New gun. 18-pounder new gun. What do you have there? You got an Edinger?
Edinger, yeah.
You got it? Stellenbosch.
Stellenbosch.
Okay. Craft beers. Very good. Let's talk about the final before we talk about the World Cup overall. Thoughts. Okay, let's start with Wayne Barnes. How did Wayne Barnes go?
That rubbish guy, man. Wayne Barnes against TZ, even if it's the silliest of games, you can even go to the last Wales tour to New Zealand. Game 1, I think New Zealand were already leading by 30 points plus or something. And he made a rubbish call after a try by, I think, either Aaron Kuden or TJ Peranara, whereby he overruled the TMO, calling a forward pass that never existed. It's like he was in the same club with Pi. Man, so...
With the bunker.
Pi. But anyway, for me, it was disappointing on... I won't even talk of many things that happened in the games, but the still that Addis Ababa was denied, whereby after seeing the replay, he still didn't go back to change the call, and you can clearly see that kick had an impact to the game, made a very big difference. Then he missed it when, I think it was 78th or 79th minute, Quagga Smith had hands on deck. But I've noticed that on many refs I've seen, maybe it's the speed of the game, but also ARs are missing it, whereby guys already have hands on deck, then they still. But overall, the game flowed.
Yeah.
So, okay, there'll be these mistakes, oversights here and there, but unfortunately, when you're looking at the game, it plays a big part. Even look at the last scrum. That should have been a penalty against Box, but anyway, I'm sure maybe because I'm a New Zealand fan, I'd be more keen looking at the things he missed. Most likely also missed some things on the New Zealand side, but I highly doubt.
What did you think, Bobo?
No, you know what? I think the biggest difference was PSDT or PT. What is
PSDT.
No, what he's suffering from?
PTSD.
PTSD. He was the.
I even thought it was funny to Peter Stein.
Yeah, but that was the biggest.
Traumatic.
He hounded.
28 tackles, folks.
28 tackles.
No,
he hounded. What's it? The Barrett boy.
Yeah.
Big
Jody.
time. Jody.
I actually thought he was going to beat Dusetwa's
record. How many was it? 38, eh?
38
against New Zealand as well, yeah. So I mean, I think he was the big difference between the two teams, and our loose forwards really played out. I mean, Dwayne fielded a lot of balls for a change.
Are you happy with the long pass to Barrett for the New Zealand try?
I'm okay with it.
The long pass to Pelea.
That was okay.
It was looped.
That was okay.
And then you had Pelea's pass as well.
The one that he went backwards and the ball was the one.
It's because the ball bounced.
I think it's a forward pass, and then I think it's a knock on.
Which one?
That's my view. The pass to Telea is forward.
Yep.
And then Telea knocks it on.
Knocks it on at what time? Telea popped the ball.
No, it's not.
Which one, Pius?
Which one are you referring to?
The one that's
the Barrett's try.
The try.
No. How did Telea knock it on?
I didn't see
that one. How did Telea knock it on?
You never had control of it. Well, he had control of it and then he lost control.
No, the ball never left his hand.
Okay, then.
I thought, he
No,
offloaded.
that was I was
then
happy
it
with
bounced.
that one. I was happy
Yeah.
with that one. I was happy with that one.
The motion was back, then
know,
it bounced.
And you know what? With that try, actually, I was like, okay, we need to get. They need to score so that we can go back and just finish everything because they missed that try where inside pass.
Yeah.
That one that was missed. So I thought, okay, something's gonna happen, you know. So they were bound to score.
Yeah.
You understand? But even if Jody kicked that three, SA was still gonna bounce back.
Yeah.
I mean, the way they.
The Springboks missed try scoring opportunities.
Yes, yeah.
Sia's got a pass.
Sia could have passed one.
Sia's got to get that pass.
And then there was the Kirtley one.
Yeah. And
That would have been brilliant. The Kirtley one. But
But I also think they got into the shell they got in the 2015 World Cup.
Yeah.
They weren't playing for tries.
tries,
They
yes.
were playing for points.
For the win.
Yeah.
I mean, even when they had when they had the red card,
Yeah.
and they still went to polls immediately.
Yeah.
You know, they weren't interested in.
I said to the person I was sitting next to, 30 minutes, New Zealand down to 14 men. If the Box score here, this could
have been
game
the
could
difference.
go. Yeah. This game could really go.
And I was saying the difference is Jody should have not gone for points. That's where Adi maybe had. If he could have gone to the corner, then it would have been a different result. Same situation with 2015. They had the chance to go for points, they didn't. They went to the corner,
went for a corner,
and
yeah.
Barrett scored.
Yeah.
Then those small things make a difference in the game.
I was watching Rugby Pass podcast, and they were asking Conrad Smith about it, and Snake was saying, you make the decision on the spur of the moment, and you live or die on it, and it's really fine margins.
Yeah, and I think also that comes with experience, because you look at Marco in 2015, that was his 4th World Cup.
Yeah.
You look at Adit's his 2nd. You look at Adit's growth as a captain from 4 years ago. You can actually see there's that improvement in what he calls and all. You can actually see he's grown as a captain. So
What a World Cup that guy has had.
yo,
Sheesh.
if we are going to war tomorrow, I'm calling
Taking
out.
Adi any day.
I'm
Taking
calling out.
And to think that he's a retread 8th man.
8th man, yeah.
Because that's not his
He's a
position.
sixth, I think
He's a 7th.
He's a flanker.
You know, so he's done very well.
Mark Tele?
That power.
Is
Yeah,
Mark
Mark
Tele
Tele,
serious?
Mark.
Could he step you in a phone booth?
And Mark he's strong, he's explosive. And then just to sum up, when he was getting his award, then it summed up everything when they said he was disciplined. I saw him wearing an earring on his left. I was like, yeah, he's that guy.
But they're all earrings. So
No,
Rico, you
No,
are.
they normally have both. Even Adi has both.
Oh, okay, I haven't seen him. I
Yeah,
haven't seen
Rico's
him.
got both. Adi's got
Is it?
both. Yeah.
No, but Mark here, because he was in the
Yeah.
dog box,
Yeah.
it just summed it up. I was like, you're that guy.
Yeah.
You know, Mark Telea, it's for you to choose whether he'll step you or if he's going to
It's always
Steve
good
Ross.
options.
It's for you to choose. So if he steps, then just go.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Otherwise
you
he's
know,
gonna run for
he
you.
put Ox
his-
on the floor.
his bottom.
Yeah.
He did on his bottom.
Man,
He's strong.
this
I
guy
did see him put
The lad is
powerful
strong.
on his bottom.
is powerful.
Yeah, we've talked about the Peter Steph ridiculous performance. Kwaha Smith,
Sure.
Yeah, that guy is a serious impact player.
how is that for him?
Serious impact player.
Gee whiskers.
Serious impact player.
From 4 years ago, he wasn't even in the 23.
I
wasn't. I mean,
honestly, I didn't see him get a 15s career.
but he
I
has.
thought he'd be a 7s legend. And
No, but you see, they say why they always pick him is because they time their ruck speed
yeah,
and their work rate
I saw something like that.
off the ball.
Like he hits
More
than
rucks,
anybody
yes,
per,
per whatever.
yeah,
So he gets those stats.
Because you see, even with Adi, it's the same thing. And if you look at what New Zealand has been doing in the past, New Zealand used to take guys from the 7th squad.
Yes, yeah.
Most back rows, you'll find that out of the 3, there'd be 2 who've just been playing 15s, then there'll be 1
Yeah.
who's had a test of 7s. Victor Vito, Akira, Adi Savea, Adam Thompson.
Yes,
They've had several guys
who've
who've played 7s.
sevens.
Then now they come and
So the Boxing emerged victorious, 12-11, back to back. What odds for 3 times back to back? Not gonna happen.
No, look, obviously the core is gone, but you're still gonna have. I was looking at it. Cheslin will be 33 or 34. Pollard will be 33. Ox will be 33.
Dylan Moody will be the starting.
He will be starting. But Arm could still because
Can
Arm
he
is.
be 32?
No, he's 29 now. I think.
29, yeah.
So, I don't know what will happen with those guys.
Stop counting back.
Yeah.
Backs.
Forwards.
Yeah,
backs.
It's always in the forwards.
But forwards, you've got Ox will be there, and then you'll have the new Bongi won't be there.
How about Dwayne Firmino, 42?
No.
He'll be busy on the ranch
He'll
somewhere.
be this, yeah. And
He'll
then,
be a thing, eh? He'll be a coach.
He'll be a coach.
Apparently he's going back to the Stormers.
Yes.
Where he'll then start
coaching. Playing. He's gonna play.
Yeah, he'll play and start coaching as well.
If you were to look at also the NZ team that went back to back, the core of that squad, tight five and back are the ones who played. And that's the same thing that has happened to the Box. So unless you keep the same, then it's.
Do you know if there was one reason that the All Blacks would have won, for me, one good reason, Sam Whitelock, 4 World Cups.
For the third win.
For the third win, that would have been
Could have been something.
Yeah, it would have been really awesome. He just seems like such a salt of the earth dude as well. You see his picture with his kids and DDA saying.
And what I like about him is also he stuck to New Zealand through and through. He's been a Crusaders man.
Yeah.
He's been there. He's 152 tests.
He's a serious team player. You can imagine the time he was captain.
Yeah.
For a while, give it back to Sam Kane, give it to Hardy, and he just plays.
I honestly, in my opinion, he could have been the All Black captain.
How come nobody makes more of the fact that he's a white lock and his name's
This guy.
Okay, yeah, I think that's really good with the Rugby World Cup. Just to wrap up, sorry, what do you think happens to Rassi's future? He's got another year
He's
left.
in your head, Rassi, see, your head.
I saw they even did it today when they landed.
When they landed,
Yeah.
sure. No, I think Rosnava, obviously Jock is going to Leinster, he's signed already. So they said Rassi will hang around.
He's got another year on his contract.
He's got a 2025, so another year. So they said he shouldn't rush. He'll just think about it. And I think Sticks, Dion Davids, Dan Heeman, and I can't remember the fourth one, but they've all signed to the next World Cup, 4-year contracts.
Why do I see Dion Davids stepping
Most
into the
likely.
pitch? Yeah.
I think most likely he will.
Russ, and then Nina coming back. I'm saying to Dunk. Nina kept saying it's not.
And will be director of rugby.
Yeah.
Who's that?
Maybe that's where he comes back.
But I don't think Russ is the brains behind all this.
He's the brain behind it. The only thing Rassi I would see is England throwing him a couple of pounds and saying, "Come take over."
But you see, remember Rassi was saying you'll have a hard time motivating guys from another country.
I guess, yeah.
You see, because of all these struggles, and ideally the only thing that they can say is working for them is rugby.
Yeah.
Telling you about where you've come from, what it means to those people, and all,
But let's talk about.
I think World Rugby.
Yeah.
I think Rassi and World Rugby. You see his
what?
pro pic on Twitter.
Huh?
His pro pic is what's this guy? The scrum off, the Argentinian scrum off. The Pichot.
Yes.
That's his current pro pic.
He's missing.
But that guy is serious mind games. Serious mind games. But he knows this game. But as I was saying, you see, you can also do so much. It's always best to know when to leave.
That's the best
in
thing.
anything. You always need to know where to leave.
Shane Warne has a famous, bless him. There's a famous Shane Warne quote, you must leave the party at 2:45, not at 2:15. You've got to know when to
check out.
Yeah.
Because you can imagine the 7-1 split that worked wonders was almost losing to 14 men. So,
7-1 split.
You can imagine the stories that would have come.
Yeah, if you had come short. All right, guys, very good. Let's talk about the tournament as a whole. What did you guys enjoy? What did you guys not enjoy? Highlights, lowlights.
I think if I say what I enjoyed is guys like Portugal,
Uruguay,
Chile played some
really
beautiful rugby.
Yeah.
Beautiful rugby. unfortunately, World Rugby is not so keen on having these guys play.
They haven't rewarded tier 2.
Because even now with this World 15, like already what is happening with the ladies, you guys are still banded with your own. So there's really no chance to keep punching above your weight and growing. So I don't know, but it was some beautiful rugby from Tier 2. And from the Pacific Islands.
Yeah. Fiji,
Samoa, Tonga. As much as they were losing, like for Samoa and Tonga, you could actually see that.
Yeah.
Guys changing the nationalities after those 4 years makes
sense. It's not free even.
Yeah, what did you like?
No, I think I enjoyed really again the same thing. I enjoyed the camaraderie afterwards. Yeah. The guys high-fiving each other because I mean obviously they know each other from the league. And so forth. But what I didn't enjoy was the choirs.
The World Cups. The
anthems. Because even the anthems in the finals were butchered.
You know what I mean? I mean, if you looked at the way Japan was so precise.
Yeah.
And the kids were there, and people were, learning the lyrics and so forth. That's what I didn't enjoy. And obviously the rendition now, the zombie rendition was that was lovely.
That's a big highlight.
For me, my low light is the inconsistency in reffing. And that is it's not good for the game. I don't think it's good for the game. And the inconsistency started even way before the World Cup, but at the world stage it's magnified. You see, if the rules need to be applied and applied consistently.
Let me ask a question while you're on that point. Rugby, is it a sport that can be made safer? And if we agree that it is, doesn't that take away a certain essence from it? And let me qualify that maybe, because I know it's a leading question. You are asking players to change kind of stuff that comes naturally. That hit, the Sam Cane hit, I think it was soft. I think it's a soft red. But we're trying to make the game safer, so you have to give that card. The Sia hit, same thing. I'm like, in my time, which is actually not even that long ago, that hit is fine. But we're trying to make the game safer, fine, well and good, because there are a bunch of moms who are like, no, they don't want their kids playing the sport. But then you are making the game tougher rather than actually making it simpler, if that makes sense.
No, if you ask me, when you started learning rugby, did you used to have hits here when you were learning rugby?
I'm going to answer that one for you. But
because you see, when you're being taught rugby, we used to tackle down here, right? Waist and below.
Yeah.
But what happens, and even for me, is the bigger you become, you start having these big hits.
Yeah.
You see, the bigger you become. So for me, concussions it's a big thing. For me, it's an issue which we'll try and reduce. Whiplash is fine. When you hit the floor, it's fine. But direct contact to the head. Because you see, if the law is applied consistently, then even training goes down. And you'll observe during the World Cup, most teams have been tackling down here. They've been tackling down here. Teams have been tackling down here to try and make sure they meet that threshold.
You know which team had the most yellow cards for high hits? All Blacks.
Yeah. Because the Namibia game, there was... but the World Cup, I think they only had 2.
Oh, in the year.
The year. But you can see, if you look at their games, like even the Ireland game, there was no hit that was being done dominating up here. They were all, meaning they've just trained.
Yeah.
This means they've just trained.
Yeah.
So you can actually train the good habits. Because you see, when people start rugby, no one is taught big hits. No one is taught big hits.
No, but you see, I'll beg you differ on that one. I had this argument, I think, many years ago with our scrum up in, I think, under 15 or something again. So that when you'd watch...
under 15 was many
years ago, yeah, of course. So when you'd watch the first team playing and you'd watch, you were always... I still remember this picture in '95 World Cup where it was a poster where Chester Williams tackles Jeff Wilson, and he's literally on his shoulders, like the pickup, the dump was. And that was
we used to call it 6 foot.
T-bone, yes. And when you're watching like the first team and somebody did a T-bone,
that was big time.
You just go like,
that was
so, me. So the guy asked me. I said to him, one day I wanna do that in front of the crowd, you know. And then he asked me a question, like, okay, fine, you can do that fine and all in well. You can do that. Because one guy, we were playing like copper stump, whatever, and he was a back and he was like this and he hit me one.
Yeah.
But he did that and they were like, screaming or whatever. It was in the rain and everything. But I managed to retain the ball.
Yeah.
And the guy next to offloaded scored.
Yeah.
You know. So he said to me, okay, in that situation, you're playing for the cheer, but the ball is moved.
Yeah.
You see.
Yeah.
So what would you rather do?
Yeah.
Then it got me thinking that time already.
Stop
Then he's like, go for the ball, kill the ball.
Yeah.
You know, that's when you get all these things of people now when they just knock the ball out, like the French game with that prop was going, and then Faf just came and snatched the ball out of which is smart play.
Yeah.
You know, so that's why when we're coming back to that issue of when you're a kid, I don't think kids are still taught about. There's this time when they were taught to kill the ball.
Yeah.
You know, like get the ball at all cost.
Yeah.
Whether the ball is here or there, whatever it is, whatever you do, when you tackle,
Don't let the offload happen.
don't let the offload happen. You know, kill the ball. So
But
that's
see-
what I'm saying. It's
But see, that comes with the double tackle. So the one guy is going down, but this other guy is coming to stop it.
yes. But now remember, there were those Butch James cut, those ones that would just go for your ribs or whatever, but you stop the momentum. It was almost stopping the momentum.
Yeah, it's valid, but you see, we're trying to make sure that people live for long.
Yeah.
We're making it a section.
No, I mean you can see the guys now. I mean,
People
this is
really follow.
some war buttons you can't even remember sometimes.
Because you see, problem
Steve
is
Thompson.
those hits. You know, it's like because even the study was like it's like mini car accidents.
Yeah.
It's like a mini car
It's a
accident, so you can
collision.
imagine.
It really is a collision. It's funny that you should say that. The only other time I've been T-boned as well.
Yeah.
My one saving grace was also that I had offload.
Offloaded, yeah.
You see, that rugby is not a contact sport; it's a collision sport.
Yeah, if you want a contact sport, as Peter David says, go and play ballet. Go and do ballet. Rugby is a contact sport. So if you want to do, if you want to go to contact sports,
And you've reminded me when he came to Kenya, there was this one-on-one drill. So there's no running away. And they will be very happy when you smash the living daylight. Because you see, you pass the ball, then you smash the living daylight.
Yeah.
You pass the ball, you smash the living daylight out of that pass.
My highlight.
yes.
That's very straightforward. My highlight is Sia lifting it again. I think it's just a really great representation. There's something. He's got a star quality that I haven't seen before in rugby, so that was easily my highlight, and I thoroughly enjoyed Peter Statutola. Also, I really enjoyed the content that was created from the World
Within.
Cup. Yeah, within. So I really enjoyed Rugby Pass, and Box Office was brilliant, which Hanyani Shmani.
Yeah, Shimangi was. Simi was there with Kevin Croissant for 8 weeks.
Yeah, 8 weeks, yeah.
But I'm surprised you wouldn't mention that you didn't enjoy or not, maybe you forgot it, but the families around them. I mean, you're a family.
I was actually about to say that.
And there's your family there?
Yeah.
As we speak, you know. Sorry.
There is my family.
Yeah, as we speak. So I mean, I would have expected you to say, you know, because a lot of families were.
Yeah, it was really cool. So the Springboks had their wives and the Springboks had their wives and come, babe. No, you're not coming.
But normally at World Cups, families do come.
And so the Springboks had like their whole vibe there, which was
A couple of, I think it was Wags, all of.
the
cheese. I think the cheese. A lot of cheese.
You definitely can't bring the small house to the one.
Yeah.
Where's this guy gone now? Wait. Escalate the wine.
No, let me.
Escalated.
Just the wives.
Just the wines. Let me come on.
I enjoyed Gaza.
Yes.
Being on on a bender.
Oh, yeah.
My low light is the referee inconsistencies. I don't think rugby is made to this is my genuine view. I don't think it's made to be safe, and so because of that, the referees are made to carry a lot of the can, and so that really ruins it. You see the social media and you see the Oaks going crazy at referees. I mean, I'm guilty of it as well. I didn't enjoy O'Keefe's.
Yeah, so yeah, I was like, dude,
in the semi-final.
When is it? Give the whistle a ref. And you call it to order very quickly. Like, I come on, man. That's such a private school trip. Give the whistle a ref.
So those are my highlights and the lowlights. But I think my biggest highlight was watching the rugby with yields. It was a lot of fun.
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
yeah, definitely. That was a good one. And we should do more of it.
We should.
Because games are coming up.
Games are coming up.
European Championships are about to start
Yes,
season. So there'll be many big games, especially. I think it's the first week of deck.
Yeah.
The European Championship.
You're going home. Well, how are we going to do that when you're going home?
I'll still be around for that European Championship.
I mean, they've started already,
games.
and Feinberg Mngomezulu,
Yeah.
he's making.
How's his little taker there?
Yeah.
Jesus, man.
No. He's busting. He's doing so.
Excuse
We've got a good future there. I
He's
mean,
taking 12, right?
yeah. That's just because the 10. I don't know who the 10 was. The Stormers, but they're playing.
It's the guy with the
that one. With
what's his name? The one who plays fullback.
Blomekis.
Yeah,
Okay.
But Clayton is playing 10.
Crazy. Okay.
Yeah, what is it? He's letting it. I mean, I think they're trying to pick depth because obviously money.
I'm busy talking of braids with my bald head.
I thought that this was going to be our last episode, and then Teeks was like, no, you guys are lying to yourselves. You got to keep creating the content.
Yes.
So,
Takes.
lovely.
Yeah.
Lovely to have done the World Cup with you, gentlemen.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for
Thank you.
agreeing to do it.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Noble.
cheers,
Yes.
and see you all soon. Thank you for joining us throughout the World Cup on the most legendary rugby show.
Stay legendary.
Stay legendary.